Good evening to all my students. Today we are left with one presentation, that is a presentation on South India. In this team we have a lot of members like Abhishek, Gaurav, Rishu, Pintu, Rahul, Mahesh, Sweetie and Sivan. They are going to present in front of us about South India, its features, its economy and everything. So I would like to give you the space to come here and give the presentation on South India. Go on.
Good afternoon, all of you, my friend and my respected sir. Third golden chance in institute. I present my presentation. My topic: South India. My teammate name Gaurav, Rahul, Pintu, Rishu, Mahesh, and Sweetie and Shivani. And that is content. First content, introduction, and second, history, third, economics, fourth, geography, and fifth, demography, sixth, administration and politics, seventh, infrastructure, eighth, tourist place, ninth, art and culture, 10, language, 11, conclusion. First, introduction. South Indian is a very big part of our India because it is covered by 6,35,000 kilometers square and three sides cover ocean part and 89 ports in South India and South India four major industries in ISRO. First, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Second, Satish Dhawan Space Center. Third, satellite development space center in South India. In South India, population approx 219 million, and South India history, Vaishnava period end and connect Vaishnava period end and Gupta period connected mainly South Indian started. Correct. That's all. I call my teammate Gaurav. Next topic covered Gaurav.
Very good. Excellent.
Good afternoon, all of you, and my respected teacher and my teammates. And thanks to my respected teacher, give a golden chance, represent my topic. And coming to my topic. My topic is South India, and I'm described to the history and economics. History. What is the history of South India? The much of history in the South India, much of president, much of the cultures and everything. So I describe my topic. My topic is incident era of the South India. In the incident era, many empires increase and fail. Rise and fail. Become rise and fail and started on the Iron Age. Iron Age start on before the Cholas families. The most of the importance and most famous empire in the Chola in the South India. Chola's family is the very largest, and he was the greatest king of South India, and started 1,000 years ago, 1,300 years ago. And the first Raja Raj Cholas families, and he is one of the first king of Cholas family, and he is represent all the South India, represent and he was the greatest man, and many of things British and Francis coming for arrive to the South India with the business, become with the business, and he was think about it in the South India. He is the starting for the 15th century. Is a start for the 15th century, and we come so many countries in India, in the South India, from the business. You learn France, British, and Chinese, and Mongolian also come there, and for the business. And British in the South India struggling for the control the Indian ministry. And he's also started. And the British East Indian Company, and he's a control of the all of the world, and he's also participated in the South India. So it is, and after the 6th century and 18th century, 16th and the 18th century, with the comes from the Mughals, and in the South India, Mughals is a Sultan, is also king of South India, and is in the South India many state attack in the South India, just like North India is also attacking the South India. South India also defend the both are, just like in other North Korea, and in other parts of the just like Mughals and British also, and is a representative to the South India to protect the South India. That's it. And the second part of my colonial history after the British also covered all the part military pass, and his control all over India, and also South India. See, in the British East Empire, British East Indian Company started from the 57s, and his create a man of things, just like that. He's also give a good education, just like for him solution and everything. Just Indian people know about the British language, and he is also give English language, and Indians also participate more of the things, and is the greatest of things. And post independence after the British, Indians independent 15 August 1947, and India's so greatest persons are for the freedom, and is also hardworking person, and is started to the journey to independence 1858. I started 1850, and 72% joined the group is India for the independence India, and is also to independent, and Indians are the cultures we must be important, and British after the going and is participated to Madras, and and Hyderabad is divided parts and and second part and is a Cholas family, and explain Cholas more than, and the Cholas family, Vijayanagar Cholas, Aditya Cholas, and Patlanataka.
Gaurav, have a seat. Come here.
Prashantaka. There must be famous Chola's family, Raja Raj and Chola and Rajendra first and Rajendra second. Chola. It must be famous Chola's family is participated. He's a Raja Raj Cholas first, and he was Rajendra Chola. Is also and the Rajendra Chola's language to represent to the Chola's family's language, and Chola's family is of you can say you can say in parts of
Yes, kingdom.
Kingdom. This is the Chola's coin, is a silver's coin is also used, and after the silver he used the golden coins and most of things. And economy of the South India. We know that economy is divided into four parts. Primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector, and quantitative sectors. And what is this? The primary sector. The primary sector under the natural things. Under the natural things, just like farming and agriculture. And secondary sector, the industries. The most of the industries available in the South India, just like the automobiles.
Correct.
And also coffee beans. This is the industry. Secondary sector, the and the primary sector and the plus the secondary sector mix up, and we industries the areas, and industries and represent the public, and public also give us. And was industry automobiles, and the tertiary sector service sectors. Service sector also improve the, and agriculture in the South India improved the 19% to all of our average to Indian economics. And industry area 10.57% increase economics the early. And IT sectors, banking and tourism also participated to 24% approx. And what is this? The tertiary sector is just like a service sector, must have the education and health sectors, and also provided the good education, good things of the. And one of the I'm explain one example. And Virtusa is a company of Indian, and is run by the 20s city, 20s countries, and is an Indian company Virtusa, and is a main branch of the Bangalore, and is a income per capita income 1 billion per year, and he also, and in this India only for 6 branch of in India, and more than out of the country. And what is this research center, and quantity sector is also research and development centers, and ISRO is the Indian research center, and ISRO is Dr. K. Sivaram is the CEO of the ISRO, and he was the greatest scientist in the India, and
He's the chairman of ISRO.
yes. And GDP, what is the GDP in the South India? And gross domestic product is a from the gross domestic product, and parameter of the economics instructors, and the per capita income by the states, PCL, and Andhra Pradesh $2,400 per year. And Kerala,
Gaurav, you come in.
okay, yes. And Kerala 3,014 $100,000, and Tamil Nadu $3,200 per year, and Telangana 3,059, and all of the India 1,018
51.
151 approx. And the gross estate and domestic in the IC products in all of the 10.08 lakhs crore crore in India per year, and 8.75 lakhs crore in the Kerala, and the Tamil Nadu the 2 lakhs crore, and Telangana participate on the 9.69 lakhs crore, and all of the India 209.19 lakhs crore trillion, all of the India. And I'm explaining the agriculture with the more than, and the agriculture sectors, good farming in the South India, development of the most of the people on the agriculture, the only for just like food are very necessary for all of us, and the all over, not for the South India, all over the India, the most be important the people use engage with the agriculture, and we know that without agriculture we can't survive life, we doesn't without the food to survive life, and we must be important. So in the Andhra Pradesh, most of the people most of the crops product rice, and Karnataka rice, ragi, and the cotton we crops. Telangana also coconuts and the peppers, and Tamil Nadu rice, and Telangana rice, cotton, and soybeans, and Andaman Nicobar paddy and the oil seeds, and Pondicherry bajra and sugar canes. Okay, thank you. My topic is complete, and my invited my teammate Pintu is describe the geography. What is the geography of South India? And
good afternoon to all. My name is Pintu Kumar. Respected sir, good morning. I am Pintu Kumar, standing here for the topics represented by me, geography. Firstly, I told you what is the geography of South India. Geography of South India is a peninsula which is surrounded by in east Bay of Bengal, and in west and Arabian Sea, and in north the Vindhya and Satpura rivers. Now I would also explain the
Not river, ranges.
I would also explain the topics coordinate area, flora and fauna, high peak climates. Now come to the point of coordinate. The coordinate of South India is that approx 12 degree north and 77 degree east. Now come to the state. The longitude and latitude of Kerala. Kerala is that approx 10 degree east and 10 degree north and 76 degree east. Now come to the point of the territories, just like Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep latitude and longitude is 12 degree north, and latitude is 8 degree east. Now come to the point of area. Area means that how many areas covered by the South India, and the areas covered by the South India is that 6,35,780 kilometers square. And also come to the point of the state. In South India, the Karnataka has a huge amount of area covered it, and its area is 1,91,791 kilometers square, and very small amounts of area which is covered by that is Lakshadweep. It's covered only 32.81 kilometers square. Now come to the point of flora and fauna. In flora and fauna, the south of flora and fauna is that just like in south of flora and fauna comes animals, birds, trees, fruits, and flowers. Now in animals, the
elephants are huge amounts are present in the state of Karnataka and Kerala. Now come to the point of trees. Birds. Now come to the point. Indian roller. Indian roller is a kind of bird which is present in the Karnataka and as well as Andhra Pradesh. Now come to the point of fruits. Fruits in South India, the mostly mangoes are present in there. Mangoes are present in there, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Now come to the point of flowers. Lotus is a very beautiful flowers and which is growth in Andhra Pradesh as well as Telangana. And now come to the point of fruits. Now. Come to the point of birds. That's all, sir. Now come to the point of high peak. In high peak, there are 5 high peaks are there in South India. First one is Dodabitta Peak, and the second one is Anmudi Peak. Third one is Kularti Bitta Peak, and fourth one is Mukurti Peak, and fifth one is Varun Binda Peak. And in peak, the Anmundi Peak is the highest peak in the South India, and which its height is 2,691 kilometer. Now, and it's also the second name is Himalayas of South India. Now come to the point of climate. The South India climate is now in winter, the minimum temperature is at 10 degrees Celsius, and highest is maximum 31 degrees Celsius. Now in summer, the maximum temperature is 40 degrees Celsius, and the minimum is 41 degrees Celsius. 40 degrees Celsius and minimum is 35 degrees Celsius. Now come to the point. Now come to the states. In Goa, the highest in Goa, the climate of Goa is that it is come in tropical range, and it's in summer the temperature is that approx 35 degrees Celsius, and the minimum is approx going to it's 25. And in winter, the highest maximum temperature is 14 degrees Celsius, and maximum is maximum is 20 degrees Celsius.
Are you sure? Around 45.
Around 45, sir. That's all from my side. So one topic is missing. Area rank. Area rank is that how many areas should be covered and what is the position of the state. Then now come to the state. The Andhra Pradesh has given the position is that 7th position, and just like Pondicherry has given the position is at 40, not 40, that is 70, not 70, that is 35th position. That's all from my side.
Very excellent.
Now, next up, the map of the South India is that now in east the state is that Andhra Pradesh, Pondicherry, Tamil Nadu, and now the west side Goa, Karnataka, and Kerala. That's all. Now the next topic is demography. Now I would like to call Risu for presenting.
Excellent. Let's come.
Good afternoon, friends, and our respected sir. I am Risu, and today I have a golden chance for presentation on South India. My topic is a demography of South India. Demography according population, sex ratio, language, religion, literacy rate. Now let's start population. According to census of 2011, the total population of area has 289 million. Total population of male has 145 million and females population of 144 million. Next, sex ratio. Now she are seeing the sex ratio of South India. Is 964 million females per 1000 male, and it has a children sex ratio 946 females per 1000 male. Next, language. The language which is mostly spoken the language which is mostly spoken in South India is English, Telugu, Tamil, Urdu, Kannada, and 73 language users of South India. Next, religion. I know come religion in South India. Many types of religion. Many types of religion like Hinduism 84%, Islam 11%, Christianity 4%, and others 1%. Next, literacy rate. See the literacy of South India. Literacy of South India. Total literacy rate people is 81%, and total literacy rate people male 88%, and female literacy rate 77%. That's all. Next topic, my teammate discussion.
My next topic, administration and politics. In South India, 5 states and 4 union territorial. In 5 states consider the elected chief minister in administration, and in union territorial 4 it is consisted administration our prime minister of India. And in South India, Lok Sabha seats, total Lok Sabha seat 134, and Rajya Sabha seat 58. Total assembly seat in South India 1963. In Andhra Pradesh 176, and Karnataka 222, and Kerala 140, Tamil Nadu 235, and Telangana 199, and Goa 440. And Goa is also union territorial, but he conducted assembly seat 14. And after 3 union territorial, he is not adopted state assembly politics. That is Goa assembly, and Andhra Pradesh assembly, and Telangana assembly, and Kerala assembly, and Karnataka Assembly, and that's all. Next topic, infrastructure. I call Rahul.
Very good.
Good afternoon to all of you. I am Rahul. Today in my presentation, my topic is South India, and my personal topic is infrastructure. There are in infrastructure transport, and there are four ways for transport. First roadways, second airways, third waterways, and fourth railways. Then roadways, there are 20,523 kilometer NH, and 46,813 kilometer state highway. And railway, there are 18 zones of railway, and total 18,211 kilometer of railway track in South India. And airways, there are 15 international airways in South India, and total 36 airways in South India, and some are domestic airways, and some military airways. Then my fourth is water port. There are 89 water ports in South India. Then social infrastructure in education. There in our South India, many more corruption in education, and women education, low facility of education, and we know our Prime Minister are says the point Beti Padhao, and our and says these are for the education in our South India. Many more corruption of the education, and then social health care, healthcare. We know that in our South India, medical care are very low for the behavior of the government medical line person. So the healthcare is not good for our South India. Then industrial area infrastructure are topic is shared by Abhishek.
In South India, industrial area, first of all, first ISRO. ISRO, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, and second Satish Dhawan Space Center, and URO Satellite Center. Vikram Sarabhai Space Center make by launch vehicle, and Vikram Satish Dhawan Space Center he is also provide launching pad, and URO Satellite Center he make satellite and research and develop satellite. That's all. Next topic, tourist place. I call my teammate Shivani. Please cover.
Good afternoon to all of you and my seniors and my respected sir. Today my team topic is South India and my personal topic is tourist place in South India. Many tourist places like Madakri, Wayanad, Arigna Zoological Park and Goa. Goa's second name is Beaches of State and many much more in South Indian tourist place. First is Madakri. Madakri is also known as Coorg. Coorg and Coorg. It is a hilly district in the nearest station in Coorg is Kannur and the nearest airport in Coorg is Kannur. In Coorg, some of most famous tourist attraction place like Raja's Seats and second is Madakri. Raja's Seat. This is so famous. He is a beauty garden. In a Raja's Seat. In Raja's Seat. Some of most in Raja's Seat, some of most famous flower and second is Madakri. Madakri is a headquarter of Coorg and second is Wayanad. Wayanad, the particular people tend to very common in this area. In Wayanad, many trekking point. In the Wayanad stands on the southern tip of Deccan Plateau, and some of most famous place in Wayanad. First is Nilimala View. In Nilimala View, sunset and sunrise looking so pretty in a sky looking red color, and second in Chamra Peak. In Chamra Peak, it is a couple place. In Chamra Peak, the small decoration of water in heart shape. This is look at so pretty. And third is Arigna Zoological Park. This is so famous. His animal is a zoo, and this zoo is established in 1855. In this zoo is situated in this zoo is so famous. He is an animal. In Arigna Zoological Park, founded in Indian bison, elephant, tiger, and much more animal. And third is Tirupati Temple. Tirupati Temple is situated in Andhra Pradesh. In this temple is so famous in Andhra Pradesh. The second name of Tirupati Temple is Venkateshwara Temple, and this temple dedicated to Lord of Venkateshwara, form of Vishnu. Persons believe the temple save our mankind, and we also wish in this temple the God are I pray the God the complete our wish. And fourth is Hampi. Hampi is situated in Vijayanagar in Karnataka. Hampi in Hampi, there are groups of there are word of monuments in Hampi. In Hampi looking Hampi looking so pretty in this beauty. Hampi is situated in Vijayanagar. Hampi, two most famous temple in Hampi. First is Achyuta Rana Temple. It is established in 1534 and it is a Hindu religion temple. And second is Ganagati Temple. It is a Jain temple. Thanks to I saw my sites.
You want to come? Art and culture.
Yes.
So I call Mahesh Bhaiya and its topic is art and culture.
Very good, excellent.
Good afternoon, everyone. Next teachers. So my second presentation will be on my team topic was South India. My personal topic is art and culture. First of all, traditional clothes. In South India, different types of clothes. In state South India, many people in there, Biharis and Muslims and etc. And famous cloth was menswear sarong of white dhotis and girls wear saris and colorful lungi batik pattern. And second was famous dance. Famous dance in South India, many dance in South India. In classic dance and some classic dance, hip hop dance, this is in South India. But famous dance in South India was Bharatanatyam in Tamil Nadu. Third one is mixed culture in Tamils. Mixed culture, that's of Tamils. Tamils have prepared the art of spinning, weaving and changing over the years, and their brilliance is reflected in paints, art subjects, lead, bronze, spectral work and carving, etc. And fourth one is music. In South India, different types of music. And there are different type of music, classic music, hip hop music, and sentimental music in South India. The famous music in South India was
Carnatic music.
Carnatic music. Classic music known as Carnatic music is composed by Dasu and etc. And fifth one is communicative and tradition. Communicatives in South India. Communicatives is communicative means just like before 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 2 years ago.
It's okay, take your time. Now Sweetie will come, no? Communities and traditions.
The main spiritual tradition of South India, including both Savita and Vaisnavitas, branches of Hinduism, all through Buddhist and Jain philosophies, has been introduced several centuries earlier. And literature and philosophy. Literature philosophy is about 2 years ago.
Only 2 years.
2 years. Sorry, sir. Just one missing.
It's coincide with the Vedas age.
South India's literature and tradition reaching back over 2000 years. The first known literature South India are the poetic sangams.
Sangam literature.
Sangams. So my topic is and so called
Sweetie come.
Sweetie.
Sweetie come. Sweetie with the last speaker?
No, sir.
Okay, come.
Good evening to all of you. My name is Sweetie. My topic is South India. My present topic is language.
So,
The
go on.
South Indian language are Dravidian family. The Dravidian family most subcontinent.
Yes.
Indian
Like Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Urdu. Yes, Konkani. And go on.
The language is spoken by 78.0.05%
Correct.
Indian language.
Okay, speak.
Sir,
Yes, yes. Sweetie, come. Go there, back side. Yes.
language, history of South Indian language. South Indian language mainly for speaking four language and his origin of Dravida and South Indian language first of Telugu. Telugu language is speak 7.4 million people in South India and Tamil language speak 6 million people and Kannada language 4.3 million people and Malayalam speak by 3.4 million people. Urdu 12 to 13 million people and Tulu language 18 lakh people and Konaki language 8 lakh people and Kovida tak and some majority people speak Kovida cat language. That's all.
At the end of, okay. So concluding remark.
Concluding my teammate come and my topic is right and conclude my topic and over the conclusion, South India is the land home for many things. And thanks to my teammates, give us support for the presentation, and thank you to my sirs. And conclude my topic is I'm covered the most of things in the South India. At least I know that what is the South India language, what is the culture, and what is this mainly of economic of South India. And infrastructure, all the most important. What is the infrastructure of South India? The most of infrastructure is in the South India because of without the economy. Without the economic and without the infrastructure, just like the healthcare and education, in terms of education, we can't survive. Just like the person can't be educated and is know and everything, but he can't do for the anything. Just like that, you go there anywhere. You don't educated person, he can't do much of things and. Someone give someone not give a respect and term of the educations, and also educated person the behavior also good, and is also think about the what is the education term of the using by any sectors and many of the person is also think about to be good person and good things. And known as in this presentation and learn from the presentation, everything is important for us our life, and we take care and I'm sharing with some my teammates and also and also you are do any work, be conscious and you can do anything, and we can't forget anything. And we think about it is the good work is very important for my life, and you can do also. And we are the forgetting the topic and forgetting your the life any importance. You are not given importance. We don't know that we don't know of importance of the anything. We care for us life and us things of religion. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, don't clap. Risu, go here. Risu, your topic was demography.
Yes, sir.
In demography, you told us that there is a 964 per 1,000 male.
964. Yes, sir.
964.
Yes. Child sex ratio.
Yes, child sex. What is the difference between sex ratio and child sex ratio?
Child sex ratio 15 years
Below.
18 years
Are you sure? Okay, you tell me how demographic of South India is different from North India.
demographic South India 15 years to 65 years between like demography.
Okay, go. No, don't clap. Rahul, come here. Rahul, what was the topic? Infrastructure. Since you know infrastructure is necessary in every aspect, whether in Bihar or whether in North India, South India, everywhere. So, while going across the infrastructure, what you find that what is a special character of infrastructure that is present in South India and that are not present in North India? Is it anything that are especially present in South India only? So far infrastructure is concerned.
Sir, I see the same condition of North India and South India, like education and healthcare.
And what about the metro projects? What about the metro projects of North India and South India?
In North India has a metropole, but South India has low.
In fact, South India has more network connections, metro network. Okay, go. Go. Mahesh, come here. You talked about the art and culture. Good. And you also told about the Sangam literature. But don't worry, I will not ask from there, not from this. Okay, you tell me how literature, old literature guide us in 21st century.
Because earlier brilliant philosophy, they make own research. They was brilliant that time. They was improved in India. India know world, our world, and they was in just example. Suppose in culture, very type of culture in India. That time culture not in that time. 19th century. That time not in culture. That time not using culture.
Go. Yes. Shivani, come. Shivani, you covered very beautifully today. I hope everyone is satisfied with the performance of Shivani. Your performance was really excellent. And you told us about the various tourist places of South India. You covered Hampi also of Karnataka. And you also told us about the two temples present in Hampi district of Karnataka. Many temples, but you told us about only two temples. Correct? Don't worry, I will not ask you a question from there. Okay, you tell me which temple do you like the most while going through the research of South India, and why he did so? Tell me. Any temple do you want to visit in future? And why you want to visit there? हम पूछ रहे हैं कि तुमने बहुत रिसर्च किया, बहुत सारा टेंपल के बारे में तुम बताए हो क्लास में। हम ये जानना चाहते हैं कि इतना टेंपल में कौन सा टेंपल तुमको अच्छा लगा, और यदि फ्यूचर में तुमको चांस मिले जाने के लिए तो कौन सा टेंपल जाओगे और क्यों जाओगे?
Tirupati temple.
Okay, why?
Because I search in internet site, I see in Tirupati temple we also wish in any wish God's pray God's so God's come.
Okay, fine, go. Abhishek, come here. Abhishek, you also played the role of captain today. The way you interfered, the way you come, meanwhile giving presentation by other students also. Your topic was politics, correct? But one point whatever you did was wrong. That you told that Goa is a union territory, but Goa is not union territory. Goa is a full-fledged state. It is the smallest state of India, followed by Sikkim. And Goa has its assembly also, state assembly also. So you tell me, what is the famous for Goa? Goa is famous for what?
Beach.
Why?
Austrian is very famous because weather, climate, situation, and foreign and western culture is included in Goa.
Very good, excellent. Okay, come next student. Pintu, come here. Pintu, your topic was also excellent. You covered the geography part of South India. You told us about Anamudi, the highest peak
Yes.
present in Western Ghats of India. You tell me the difference between Western Coast and Western Ghats.
In Western Ghats, we are top. So I don't read the Western Ghats.
And you also covered the part of Satpura, correct? Satpura range. Satpura range. From the north you have Satpura range. That separates North India from South India. Satpura range. Anyway, I will ask you different questions. Geography questions. Okay, you tell me how geography of South India is different from North India.
In South India, the geography of South India is different from the North India. Is that in South India, in South India we are going to the geography of is that in South India the most the beautiful and animals are present, animals, birds and flowers are present there, and in North some specifics, it means some useful are present in there. And also,
Okay, fine. Good. Go. Now, Sweetie, come here. I will ask you simple questions, Sweetie. Sweetie, you tell me, how was your experience while preparing the presentation? कैसा रहा तुम्हारा अनुभव जब तुम तैयारी कर रहे थे presentation के लिए? बस यही बता. Even you can speak in Hindi. हिंदी में बोल सकते हो, बोलो. कितना अच्छा रहा? तुम तो आती नहीं थी बीच में. अभी डर लग रहा है? पानी 4 बार पी चुकी हो. देख रहे हैं हम इस नजर से. हाँ, तो कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा? टेल मी सो दैट आई कैन गिव यू मार्क्स हियर, ताकि मैं तुमको नंबर दे सकूं कुछ. कैसा रहा एक्सपीरियंस? ट्राई टू स्पीक इन हिंदी. ओके, फाइन. बोलो, खुल के बोलो. अच्छा, कोई बात नहीं. ओके, फाइन. तुम नहीं हो, इट्स फाइन. आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. चलो, रिसु हो गया. किसका कौन बचा? हो गया इसका. गौरव. Yes, you are a real leader, no doubt. Yes, the way you presented today shows your maturity, undoubtedly. And what was the topic that you covered? History. Covered. Correct. Don't worry, I will not go into the depth of Cholas, Pandyas, Cheras, Satavahanas. I will not do that, because I know if I ask you a question, you can't give me the answer. That I know. But however, I will try to ask you questions on history. How history of South India is different from North India?
Because of in this South India, both are the same, but in the kingdom, in terms of kingdom, both are the states some states and the earliest is of the 15 years ago, this 15th century ago, also king rise and the first become North India's king was different and South India's king was different, and they also represent a different types. And just like south in the South India, just I'm telling about Cholas families. Is of very famous in the Cholas. Just like in Cholas, and most of the kingdom come here, and also Sultan in the South India come here.
Okay, fine. Now your team are left with 2 questions.
Yes.
Everyone counted the questions?
Yes.
Right? Okay, you go there. I'll ask you 2 questions. Anyone can pick that questions. Okay, who have self-confidence, you can pick my questions. About South India. Okay, in South India we have lot of classical dances. Like Mahesh told us only about Bharatanatyam. But if you study the features of South India, you will find there are a lot of classical languages like Kuchipudi, like Mohiniyattam, that belongs to your Kerala. You could have added this point in presentation. Why you skip that point? Classical
Yes.
dance and classical music both are very important to show the features of any land. Why have not you added that Mohiniyattam and other aspects? You tell me. That is the question.
Because of I'm covered my topic and all of the topics, and my teammate said that I'm covered my topic, so I will give a chance to represent your and is a given some topics and
Should I say this is a improper coordination between your members?
yes.
Okay. I am appreciate for your nice, honest feedback. Okay, let's now I am going to put last question to this team South India. Anyone can reply my questions. Okay, so how was your experience and how this experience is quite different from your early presentation? Anyone? Yes. Do you want to? Yes.
In this presentation, I'm learn one of things just like that. It's not only particular states. I'm research on the 6 states and even 2 states, and is language and culture is more than different in the one states because of I'm research on the most of states and many things. That is the main reason of. Also, in this South India, very different for the one states and be important to the cultures in the South India. The very in the religion, just like that religion give importance to religions in the South India. So visit the many temples.
Okay, very good. Clap for them. Excellent.